Perfect. All right, cool. Yeah, just leave it. We just gonna go live at 2.
At 2 o'clock.
Yeah, cause they didn't see shit we just did. So we basically was talking to ourselves. Yeah, cause I was talking to them like a motherfucker.
As you expect out there in these streets, man.
Yeah,
Get that camera right. I had to knock the bottle. You see me up slapping your shit. You got the bottle in front of my camera like this.
I ain't do that.
So I'm saying.
What happened?
Don't look in the camera like that, bro. Close your mind, bro. Bro, this is where you had my camera at. Where you had the bottle at, bro.
Why the freak that happened?
What you press?
I didn't press nothing. When you hit the thing like that, the screen went blank. Oh, that's gonna suck. If we gotta start all over.
Go back. What you doing?
What the fuck?
That shit when the mouse was closed or what? Nah, that shit finna show is just the screen.
No, it's not the screen. The screen is working.
Yeah, you go down right there.
That's not it.
What it is then?
You have to be live on YouTube.
It's gonna go right now at 2 o'clock.
See, it's saying page unresponsive.
It's probably what it is, man. It's probably going live right now while you playing. What that is? Which screen that is when black?
YouTube. That's what I'm saying.
What that was? Do it again. That's a connection. It seems like it's a connection. Like.
It is a connection problem. Plug that phone up, please. It's definitely a connection. Freaking hit the dang thing and that shit went black. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's connection too, bro. That's a connection. But it's only one monitor. That's 2 screens. They don't got 2 screens. He don't got 2 screens on that monitor. Bro, turn the camera, bro. Why you scared?
Turn your camera how?
Towards me some more. No, not. Is that towards me?
Yeah.
No, that finally is towards me.
It was in the same place. It was.
No, the fuck it wasn't, bro. How you gonna tell me and I'm looking at myself on the screen?
You can't even see
Bro,
me.
stop going back and forth with me, bro. It ain't take that much energy to turn the camera for me, bro.
I turned it like 5 times and you still keep saying turn it.
Because you keep pushing it the other way. I'm sitting here watching you.
Okay.
You gonna argue with me? I should smack your camera back, stupid, and let you fix your own shit. I'm over there fixing your camera. You got some shit to talk to a nigga. What it is, the YouTube, just open it up. You can open it up in another window, or it's not loading. boy KP and see what up.
You know, it's still saying, "Oh, waiting for us to start." Huh? It's 1:58. It ain't 2 o'clock yet. I know, but the screen, it went black. All right, hold on. Let me check it right now. I see you. You got on a jean top with these purple glasses. Oh, we live? Yeah, you live. I can see you, and which color got a black tank top on? I was just sitting here trying to figure out what happened because the screen went black. Stop thinking your nose. Who?
No, boy, that ain't my nose.
Me?
Boy.
You're picking up buckets. All right. Shut up. Get out of here.
Got it.
All right, I got you now. All right. Yeah.
I told you was live, man.
Well, how was I supposed to know? The whole screen went black. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Technical difficulties is what we were having. Still having technically with my dang speaking to today. But how you guys doing? It's your girl, Baby the Boss. Y'all are tuned in to the spot. We got C Now.
C Now in the building, gang.
Yes.
Honest Music, it records.
And shout out to KP. He is not here. He's on a trip right now, enjoying life. And shout out to DJ Fresco. Had to go take care of some personal matters this morning. So he wasn't going to make it in time. Hopefully he make it. Watch on his wrist. Before we finish, but probably not. He's not going to make it probably. But today, KP watching us, y'all. He definitely watching, so we're going to have a little fun. This is going to be a very interesting show because I am, you guys, main host today. And see, now I was going to be my co-host today. They left me all by myself. All by myself to start the system and to hold it down for the team. You know, gang. Fresco tried to pull a fast one, but I was like, no. Baby the Boss. To the rescue. But today we got some stuff lined up. Actually, we don't have nothing lined up to talk about. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. We basically going to wing this thing. We're going to talk about whatever comes to the light. Speaking of that, we dieting, ladies, this week. I want y'all to diet with me. If you want to join me, you definitely can. We're going to have a lot of fun.
She capping.
Eat it.
Cap. Big cap.
Yesterday I did. Okay, this is why he's saying that. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Everybody go through this. First of all, I said, all right, I'm going to start my diet on Monday. I was like, and if you let me eat any junk food, any candy, any this, you're not doing your job, right? Check niggas out. Niggas got up. I grabbed a box of cookies like 30 minutes, 45 minutes after this conversation. I grabbed a pack of Oreos that I've been eating on since the day before yesterday. And my diet doesn't start till today. But yesterday he was Captain Fool. He was the food police. That's the perfect word to call him. He was the food police.
Me, C Now, and police don't.
He was the food police. All right, food security. That's what you want to call it. Food security is what you want to call it. Cool. You'll take police and put security. You was the food predator is what I feel. He threw away a perfectly good pack of Sour Punch straws. Strawberry at that. No, watermelon at that. The perfect watermelon. Like, you know when the straws are like really, really like perfect. Like, you know, you get some nasty candy, it'd be too hard, but you get the candy that's just perfect. This candy was the perfect candy. I let it sit in my bag for a week so that it could melt the correct way. All of the sugar be on it, all nice and perfect.
Yeah,
and boom. He want to start my diet early. Oh, you said you want to lose weight before your birthday. Oh, okay.
Early? How many days your birthday?
Do you know?
How many days?
Do
How many days to your birthday?
It's 16 days to my birthday.
So what you mean early? You already
I'm
late.
not even that fat though.
Alright.
Wait, what you trying to say?
Bruh, it's your cheat. You know, you cheat yourself, baby. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
So you trying to call me fat? That's what you do. You get on the fucking air and then you want to call me fucking fat?
Nah, man.
You can call me fat and behind closed doors. You don't need everybody to know that you low key think I'm fat.
Nah, man. I'm just saying. You told me you wanted to get right, so I was just.
I do want to get right. I want to honestly, people. It's not even about the diet. Like, let's not even focus on the diet in part. It's just creating a healthier lifestyle. And I think. I know that's kind of really my whole vision behind Boss Fit. It's a lifestyle, which is like my baby, the Boss Fitness company. I actually want women to, and people, not just women, but people to understand it's not about dieting. It's really just about eating healthy and creating a healthy lifestyle. And if you can create a healthy lifestyle, you can create a healthy environment.
It's definitely a lifestyle.
You are what you
It's definitely a lifestyle.
You are what you eat.
See, it ain't no shit you could do just for 10, 15 days and expect yourself to get right. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You just setting yourself up for disappointment. You feel
right.
me? It's definitely a lifestyle. So,
which I don't want it to be just for a small period of time. Oh, I'm just gonna diet till my birthday, and after my birthday, I'm gonna go back to eating crazy. Honestly, prior to I'll say 3-4 months ago, I was a very healthy person. Like I always I was actually a part of Herbalife. I still am. Shout out to Herbalife, all my Herbalife fans and coaches and supporters, all y'all. Gang was goody. Yeah, back to the But yeah, I was a part of Herbalife or whatever, and I still like drink. I haven't drank their teas and stuff in a while, but I am gonna go back to the product eventually over time. I don't want people to limit themselves. Honestly, that's really why my whole point of saying this. I don't want people to limit themselves to one specific to one specific thing, not just with dieting, but in life. Like you know how people you go to a job and they be like, oh, you're good at this, so we're gonna put you as a cashier today because you're perfect at a cashier, or you're good at fixing sandwiches, so we're gonna keep you in a deli. Like, don't let people put limits on you and don't put limits on yourself. It's always room for growth. It's always room to be a better you and be a leader to somebody else, because people don't think just because you have 4 followers, 100 followers, somebody's always watching you. And you can always motivate somebody just by doing the little things that you do. Because people think it's so difficult to become a healthy person and eat healthy. It's really not. Like, it's because of the mind is trained. Oh, I want to eat candy. It's not that you can't eat it. It's just the fact you can't eat it all the time.
That fast food shit too, man.
Yeah, that fast food.
That shit, it ain't.
But it's you know what it is too? It's because of the way that we live. Like, people, we work. I'm not gonna lie. This is another thing, because I've been on the road and traveling and here and there, and I went through my health issues and everything. It hasn't been as easy to stay consistent with the diet. It hasn't been as easy to stay consistent with my teas and my Herbalife shakes and going to the gym and stuff like that. So you have to always find an alternative or other ways to accommodate what you're trying to accomplish, because it's just like with my hair. They don't make the tape no more for my lace front. I'm big mad. You hear me? I drove around to 4 or 5 different stores trying to find this one specific tape. And that's what's wrong with people, especially my people. We as a whole, we always get used to one thing, or we get so accustomed to this. Everything is subject to change. Like, you have to learn to adapt. If you cannot adapt, if you can't learn to adapt, and you don't have the will, you won't grow. Like, inside, you have to want to grow. And a part of growing and becoming a better person is adapting to a new environment, a new situation, and change. Accepting change. And it's not like I don't. And it's funny that we're on this topic, because I really want people to know in life. I actually, I think we were here last week and I was telling you, I took away from my Instagram, Face of Miami Instagram, for a while. I actually just stepped on the outside of me, the Face of Miami, and looked at what it is that I want to better about me, what it is that I want to be more, what else do I want to, critique to become a better me, to focus more on me, just loving me and admiring my flaws and admiring this and just loving on me. And I did that. And self-love, I feel so much better, like, in so many ways. Like, the urge to get on Instagram is not even there, like, no more, because, like, you got to get on Instagram as soon as you wake up or da 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 da. It's like, I don't think about that. The first thing I think about Now it's kind of like, okay, what can I do to fix me today? Like every day is to fix me, or make me a better me. Because we don't realize, like I said, adapting and growth. Like we don't realize how accustomed we become to being fucked up as people. And it's
True.
fucked up to say it like that, but
True.
yeah, we don't realize how we become fucked up as people. Like we get so accustomed to, and I am a witness to this. Like I literally I've always been like this. So the fuck you go? You can't tell me shit. Like I've always been like this. And then like I sat back one day like, dumbass bitch, like, yeah, you always been in the same dumbass situation too. Like you gotta be a fucking a smart sometimes, bro. Like if you always been a certain way and you always end up in the same situation, bitch, it's time for always change. Like it's always time for a change. Like don't always want to be stuck to self or stuck in the same place. Like being the same person is so boring. Like being the same and doing the same routine thing every day is so boring. Like people don't understand. That's why dieting is fun. It's not necessarily dieting. It's finding new things to eat that are healthy for you or that can help you become a better you. Or you could teach somebody, oh girl, I made this little rap girl and it was good and it's only 100 and some calories. Like it's a new trend. It's a new wave. It's not like you can't eat a donut again. It's not like you can't watch that TV show again. It's not like you can't go and smoke that blunt again. It's not like you can't pick that bottle up again. But sometimes it is better to sacrifice some stuff, sacrifice certain things about self so that you could become like a better you. Not just a better you for you, but for other people, because it's always somebody watching you. Like you have your own congregation. People don't understand that. You have your own nation that follows you, that you have to lead, that wants to hear you, that wants to hear your voice, that admires everything about you. You have to go after those people. I know my congregation, I feel like it's the nation. I feel like my people, I connect with my people because of everything I've been through. I could connect with you on that. Like it's nothing I haven't experienced that I can't be like, damn girl, you know I've been through that. Girl, you know how I got over it? Like that's why I realized I only went through certain things to become, like, to help other people get over their circumstances. Because it's certain things I'd be like, God, I should have just killed myself right here and there. But then I think about it, like if I killed myself, the only thing I did was took away from what I already accomplished. Like I already got through this one obstacle. Why not go through a little bit of more pain? Nothing. What is it you told me? Comfortability. Nothing. When you want something, you could never be comfortable.
Well, it's pretty much like pressure bring the best out of you.
Right.
You feel me? If you're in a place where you comfortable, you know what I'm saying, you tend to be off guard, you tend to relax, you know what I'm saying, if it's easy to you, you know what I'm saying. But when you got that pressure on you, that's when, you know what I'm saying, the best come out you. You forced to perform or you fold, you know what I'm saying, whatever in you gonna come out you at that point, you feel me? So exactly. I mean, it's just it's a challenge, but at the same time, like you saying, you gotta want to be better. You gotta want to do it for yourself, not for nobody else, not for, you know what I'm saying, for the gram, or not for just the occasion, your birthday coming up or the summertime coming up. You want to get in that bathing suit. Yeah, it's motivation, but at the same time, you gotta remember, once you start this shit don't stop. You feel me? You can't start eating healthy and then start living healthy and want to go to the gym every day and then now all of a sudden you're gonna drop it because you already put that bathing suit on. In 2 weeks, that bitch ain't gonna fit again. Exactly. And the rolls gonna come back double. You know what I'm saying? So really,
he's not lying to that. If y'all go on my Boss Face Lifestyle page, you will see like a picture from the very bottom from my growth over the years. This isn't a journey I just started. This is something I started when I had children because I didn't want to be the typical baby mama. I didn't want to be the typical mother that just gives up after you have kids. And we can sit here all day, women, and lie to ourselves and act like we don't. But technically, bitch, yes, the fuck you do. You had them kids, and you think, oh, he gonna love me anyway. He gotta come back to his kids. He ain't going nowhere. That's how you bitches get. You bitches get fucking lazy and dizzy as hell. And that shit, I always wanted to be the woman to teach women you don't have to be like that. Especially my people. You do not have to have a child and just let your body go. Or feel like, oh, I gotta go get a tummy tuck. No, bitch, you being lazy and you being weak. Fuck all that. Like if you feel like, I'm not against. Let's put this out there. I'm not against surgery. Cause bitch, give me a bag of 5. I'm gonna drop some titties. So I'm not against surgery. I'm not against enhancing yourself. I'm not, bruh. What I am against is you taking the easy route out and saying, fuck that. That's too hard. this is the easy way. Nothing in the world that comes easy is worth keeping. Why do you think some of these bitches go and get all these fat transfers and they look so fine for 3-4 months, and then you see them a year from now, you be like, damn, bitch, what fucking happened? You got rolls up here, rolls down there, this part tight. Because there's no consistency. You took the easy way out and you figure, oh, okay, well, I can still do this. No, bitch, you didn't really make a change. You basically put fix a flat on something that basically needed to be replaced. Your habits needed to be replaced. Your mentality needed to be replaced. Your mental, your whole process needed to be replaced, because not only the outside needs to change, but the inside has to change for the outside to change. People always trying to fix, oh, the outside. Well, let me put this girdle on, bro, so you can't see. Bitch, it's still fat up under there. What the fuck are you hiding? That's a lot of things we try to do. We try to cover up shit with other bullshit. Like, no, bitch. Fix the problem. Change. It is not bad to change. Like, I had to come out of that. Like, I always, for my phone, for prime example, bro, like, I've been riding with my phone probably like 3 years now. Like, man, I'm not getting rid of my phone. I'm gonna just get a new phone screen. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Sometimes you just gotta let shit go, bro. Like, by the time I pay to get a new battery, a new screen, I could have paid for a whole nother phone. Like, it's little shit like that we try to hold on to, that God be like, I'm about to bless you with something so much bigger. I'm about to bless you with something so much better. If you just take the extra step to say, okay, I'm gonna just try it this way. All right, I'm gonna just take this out of this and do that. Or I'm gonna just, I'm gonna wait 5. You feel me? Just don't even put limits on certain things. That's another thing. I don't want people like limit. That should be the topic for today. Limiting self. That's you not knowing your full worth, bro. Self limitation is just the wrong route to go, bro.
That hold a lot of people back.
Yeah, from not just yourself, bro, from the world, bro. You hold yourself back from the world.
I was telling you real early in life, and it's the same. If you believe you can achieve, like, we got to get back to that. You feel me? Because it's actually fact. It's actually real rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, you can't put limitations to where you gonna go in life, what you gonna do in life. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna live? You never know what's gonna happen, what tomorrow got for you. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, dream big, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Have big expectations, you know what I'm saying? Never doubt yourself, you know what I'm saying? Just go. And if you believe in yourself, you know what I'm saying, then everybody else gonna follow. And if they don't, then hey, you can make a believer out of anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me?
You say that junk again.
That's real game.
Say it again.
You can make a believer out of anybody.
You gotta say that again, because a lot of times people, when I say self limitation, we don't want to just stop at weight loss or becoming just a better you. It's people sitting on dreams right now, bro. That's sitting on something that can make you $1 billion. $1 billion right now. You just stepped out on faith, bro. But you so focused on, oh, well, people ain't gonna like this, and people ain't really vibing this right now, or it's too many. I love this one. It's too many people doing that. Bitch, if you don't back and find your self-confidence and understand, ain't nobody you, bro. Only you can be you. So, hell yes, a lot of people doing a lot of stuff. Like, bitch, it's a lot of people work at McDonald's. It's a lot of people work at Starbucks. It's a lot of people work at fucking Target. It's a lot of people work at Walmart. But, bitch, guess what? You need a lot of people to accomplish that one business, that one business. Empire, it took all that, exactly, that empire. It took all of people to build that empire up. Now, why do you think they have a location over there, a location over here, a location in Georgia, a location in California, a location across seas, because they understood the process. You have to trust the process. It did start off with a lot of people, with a lot of stores. Why you think you have competition? Hello. Now we getting somewhere. You got competition for a fucking reason, bitch. You have competitors and opponents for certain reasons, bro. Don't nobody sell better than you. Can't nobody sell you better than you can sell yourself.
Can't nobody do it like
you feel me?
Period.
Exactly. Can't nobody do it like you. So it's something different about you that's gonna make people come buy from you. It's something different about you that's gonna make people want to buy, like, want to be entertained by you, want to watch your, like, everybody do music. It's a lot of people do music, a lot of people dance, but it's something specifically about you that people love, bro, that person don't have. And once you find that something within inside yourself, like, it's your uniqueness. That's the perfect word I want to use, bro. And I've been learning these over the last 2 weeks, and You would think, I'll be 28 in August. You would think this something you already know, but you know through life you go through shit, bro. You have to constantly rebuild yourself. Shout out to Selfish Babies or Selfish Baddies or something like that on Instagram. She actually got an app too where she send you. She a black girl too. She send you different motivational things to uplift us women to keep on going to put into yourself. You have to encourage yourself. What you feed your mind and your body, bro, that is what you become. If you consistently looking at Instagram all fucking day,
too.
yeah, if you
Yeah, she be hitting.
oh yeah. She do. Priceless Treasures. Yes, that's my dog. Matter of fact, I went to school with her. Shout out. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. Shout out to her too. She's a black a young lady as well. They both black women and they both give you positive they got, especially not just positive vibes, bro. These black women are really feeding the soul, bro. If you go on these women pages, bro, they really feeding the soul, the mental things that people took from us growing up, or from relationships. Somebody that you're with right now who consistently beats you down and tell you, "Oh, you ain't shit, bitch. Oh, you this, you ain't that." And men go through the same thing. Oh, fuck, nigga, you ain't that. Oh, this, all that bull crap, bro. Is for the birds. Don't allow people to beat you down. And even when life beats you down, you need something to feed back inside yourself to build you back up. And you can't always, it's another thing a lot of people have a problem with. You always looking for somebody to feed it to you when you could go find it yourself. Go look, like I say, follow these type of pages and feed yourself daily. Like this is on my fitness page. I only follow pages that motivate myself to do better. On my face my pages, all types of bull crap I'm following on there. But on my fitness page, I'm not following anything but what I want to be. Something that I want to see that's going to motivate me to become the person that I'm trying to become. That's the only way you're going to get there. You're not going to get there thinking it, just saying it. You have to actually live it and become it. And sometimes we do get lazy, bro. You have to admit it to yourself. Sometimes we get weak. You got to admit it to yourself. It's okay. You're human. But what you do the next day, you go harder than you went the day before, or you go harder than the week you went before. Every day is growth, bro. It's room for growth daily. You feel me? It's not only room for growth daily, but it's room for growth just throughout your lifetime, bro. Like, do not allow yourself to get limited to okay, well, I'm already 35, so that ain't gonna work for me. Nah, it can work for you. It can happen. You got people becoming millionaires right now at 35. You got people becoming millionaires at 65, 85. Ain't no limit on when you could become a millionaire.
This shit don't stop.
Ain't no limits to that shit, bro.
You can wake up any given day and hit the lottery, man.
Exactly.
Your hard work could pay off for you any given day.
And it could be like the lottery.
You might run into the right person, man. You might meet the right people, man. That's why that energy, man, that shit gotta be positive, dog, because you know is no telling where you gonna end up at, man. You know what I'm saying? Like in bridges, you can't burn bridges. You know what I'm saying? You don't get your way. You don't play out. You know what I'm saying? You might get the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? Take that to the chin. You feel me? Charge that to the game. You feel me? You can't sit there and cry over spilled milk. And you can't expect to win every battle. You feel me? You can't expect to always come out on top where you benefiting. You know what I'm saying? Like let somebody else win sometimes. You feel me? Let somebody else get some of that. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, another thing, don't always make it about a win. Sometimes put your hands together with that person, and then y'all both can win.
Exactly.
That's a problem we have.
That's exactly what I mean by what I'm saying.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, but sometimes you know you gotta specify it for people because the only thing sometimes people hear is, "Oh, I gotta win, and we are like I said, we get selfish. Sometimes you can't get selfish. Like you cannot be a selfish person.
Too. I feel like that's within the culture because. You know, you got other races, you got other cultures that's really come to our country, you feel me? And they really link up and they really be about their business, you feel me? We already here, we already subject to the opportunity, you feel me? And as, like you said, as a culture, we always want to win. We want to be the one to sing. We want to say we did it by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We want to be, you know what I'm saying? You need a team, dog. Teamwork make the dream work, and I know y'all sick of hearing that shit. You feel me? But it's
you can't
reality,
ever get sick of it. It's reality. I was just about to say that.
And like
you can't ever get sick of it.
You can't always want to win, or somebody. You can't always look at the situation as, oh, they won and I lost, or I won and they lost. You feel me? Everybody gonna benefit. Everybody gonna, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you trying to do it and you trying to do it right. Feel me? Everybody gonna benefit something out of the situation.
I feel like you can't get really blessed like that either, though. Like, you can't really get to your full potential of blessings and where you're supposed to be if you consistently worried about if it's never a we and you never thinking about
you always
we.
trying to come out on top.
Right, if it's always
You
a
know what
you
I'm
by
saying?
yourself and you don't see helping others,
Right,
you really can't get to
right.
a full blessing. And I realize that about myself. It's not something that we intentionally do, and we cannot make excuses for it, because sometimes we make excuses for it too. Because I've been through this, I've been through that. It's something you have to fix. It's not necessarily something that you've trained yourself to become. It's just the way that life has made you. And I'm speaking from experience. Y'all know I love to do that. You have to understand in life, we all go through certain things that has beat us down or made us become a certain way. Mm-hmm. And then when other people become in our life or other people try to help us and talk to us about certain things, we battle it, we fight it, because
there's baggage.
It's baggage that we still holding on. We ain't really free, bro. And I learned something, dog, bro. Yesterday, I cannot make this shit up, bro. I learned this yesterday. You are not really healed until you're not crying about it, bro. Ain't no real healing there if you can't talk about it. If you can't really just have a normal conversation without breaking down. You can't have a normal conversation without getting angry and oh bitch, I'm a you. Ain't no healing there, baby. Let's be real with ourselves. A lot of times we be like, "Oh, I forgave you. I don't give a fuck, baby." You still give a fuck because you're above a whisper. If you cannot talk or have a smile, bro. Like if your heart, G shit, bro. And I'm speaking from experience because I've been doing a lot of healing lately. You ain't really healed until you let all the bullshit from your past go, bro. Mm-hmm. Until you really let that shit go and be like, man, people fuck up, shit happen, and you realize it's okay to be the person that you are and that God called you to be and that who you need to be. When you realize it's okay to be that person, you can learn to let that hurt go. But until you when you keep on saying, that hurt keep you down because you're so focused on, well, this person did this to me and that person said that, and I feel like this because of this, and every time I get in love, this happened. You still living in the past because you still worried about what happened before, and you still holding on to it. If you still can have that conversation and say, oh, well, I don't know if I that's another thing. A lot of us try to say, well, I don't know if I'm really over it. I just know this how I feel. You not over it. You telling yourself you over it, but it's something really called a healing process. And as blacks, let's just be real, bro. As blacks, we don't know what healing is because we so used to being strong. We so used to being strong, and we so used to having to hold it down on our own and be so strong for ourselves. And we don't normally, especially black women, bro. And one thing Sina helped me understand, us as black women, bro, we have this certain thing about us. Like we think that we have to fucking we have to win every time or have the last word, or we very dominant. And it's not that we dominant because we want to be dominant. We dominant because what we learned. And our mamas ain't teach us right. Bro, our mamas did not teach us right. Our mamas taught us to get a nigga money or to get what we could get out that nigga and go on about our business. That's what our mamas taught us. That's what our grandmamas taught us. Our mamas taught us wrong. They ain't never teach us because they ain't have no fucking man. That's the fucking problem. They were so miserable and then the system trained them to be like that as well. Let's not overlook that. By taking a man out the house and beating the man in front of the wife and beating the man in front of another black woman, they took the power from the black man. And they took the power. They gave us the power. They made us feel like we had so much power because they made women feel like, well, if you call the police and say he hit you, he can go to jail.
Yeah, we don't be on the side all the time.
Exactly.
It's still designed to fuck over the
exactly.
Black male, man.
Exactly. It's all designed to make the black man not be in a position that he's supposed to be in.
We gonna take him out the game.
Exactly. But women, we allow it.
King, you know what I mean?
But we still allow it though. Right. I feel like the black woman, we have so much power, bruh. But we use our power the wrong way. We don't intentionally do it. Some of us do, bruh. Because some of us know our power and some of us misuse it. Like, okay, well, bitch, I'm gonna shake this nigga like a dog. No. You don't do shit like that. You're supposed to build our black men up just like our black men supposed to build us up. But they can't build us up if we consistently breaking them down. And it start with us because we are the creators. Whether y'all want to say this or not, y'all want to always point the finger at the black man, the black man, the black man. But the black woman, you got so much more power to make that man a better man. Not just make him a better man, but make that all them niggas be a better nigga if you become the woman you're supposed to be and help build these men up. But if we consistently jumping on the bandwagon and fuck this nigga, fuck that nigga, and we consistently jumping on the bandwagon, these niggas ain't shit, We gonna keep creating ain't shit ass niggas, because that's all of our men is hearing. They already know how we coming, so we already coming like that. They already coming how they coming. So that's back to limitation. Stop limiting our men. Stop limiting ourselves as well, because in order for you to be a better woman, you need a strong person behind you. Whether you want to call it a black man, Spanish man, Puerto Rican man, it's always a man in the back somewhere hiding. And whether he got a cracker with a whole lot of money or a black nigga with a gun. Whichever one, bitch, it's a man back there some motherfucking where. With a whole lot of power and a whole lot of enforcement that give you that confidence that you got. Because by you knowing you this shit, you ain't build yourself up that by yourself. Like a lot of women try to make it seem like, oh, I built myself this way, I made myself this way. Yeah, you built yourself to be stubborn. You built yourself to have this block up. You built yourself up to be a bitch. You built yourself up to be to have a bad bitch attitude, a bad bitch mentality.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's not your fault.
Cut a check,
it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
My shit gotta be popping my hair, my nails. You know how.
Right. It's not your fault, ladies. It's not your fault. It's where we come from, bro. We were trained to beat our men down, bro. We were trained to, if that nigga ain't got no money, then leave him. No, bitch, you dumbass hoe. That's not what you do. Because that broke man that you just left, God gonna lift that man up to be so wealthy and so rich. The next time that you see him, it's like, damn. And you want to know what happened and how he got there? Another woman, and it might be a Spanish bitch, because you dumbass black bitches always beating your niggas down. It was a Spanish bitch that walked in that nigga life and understood his strength, his power, and understood how he needed his dick sucked, and she got with the fucking program, and it happened.
Facts.
Whether women want to understand this shit or not, it do come down to a race thing, and it's not intentionally, bro. It's not intentional. And I ain't coming down on my black women at all, bro. I'm taking responsibility, because we as a whole, bro, we got some fucked up ass ways, and we don't want to admit it to ourselves, and it's not because of, and this is me learning me over the last couple weeks, bitches. So don't, when you come in my DMs with the fuck shit, make sure you come correct, because I got a whole lot of energy to give to you. But with that being said, it's not that I'm beating my black women down. Let's not get that wrong. We are, like I said, we very powerful, we very strong. But guess what? We misuse it. Because guess what? Once we get more money than that nigga, now we finna make that nigga our bitch. Oh, well, bitch, I'm the one with the man. I'm the one with the bag. I'm the one that bringing in the most money, and I'm the one with this, and I'm the one with that. But what happened when he was the one out there doing all of this before you graduated and you got, like, I seen a bitch write this shit on fucking Instagram, dog. She said, how do you tell her husband that help this bitch? Oh, she a bitch, bro. Help this bitch. At 15, he met her. Like 15, 16, he grabbed her. Got in the crib, married her, took care of her, put her through school, helped her finish school, and everything. She got into college, and she's graduated now, and she's about to become a lawyer or a doctor or some shit. And the guy is still working on trucks. He's still a truck driver, cutting up pigs or some shit like that. She feels like she's way out of his league now and wants a better man that's in her league. No, bitch, you sound stupid. Because when that nigga, where's that nigga that was in your league when you ain't have shit, bitch? What? I'm trying to understand you, because it's no comprehending there for me. You feel like you supposed to get a better man you should have got that better man when you wasn't shit. You feel me? That nigga wasn't looking your way though, because you was a peasant to him. A nigga with money don't really give a fuck about a bitch that ain't really got shit and ain't doing shit. You want to know why? Because he know he got to take care of you. You are now a problem to him. You are another bill. But once he run into a bitch that meets his caliber, it's like a competition. Because not only is she coming with her own money, she coming with her own demeanor, her strength, everything is there. So now they either gonna fuck and go their separate ways, or they gonna fuck and grow some type of empire together. You feel me? We a power couple. But when you meet a bitch that ain't shit, and this nigga got a little something. He ain't got it all, but he got a little something. Y'all are also a power couple too, because his goal is to build you up into the woman that you need to be. So once he builds you up, it's now time for you to build him up to where he trying to go. But bitches, we forget that, because we always think, oh, well, it's this, it's that. And it's not, like I said, it's not our fault. It's either because of what we trained or what we've been through already.
Right.
It's different situations for different reasons.
Regardless, y'all gotta realize y'all do got the power. You feel me? Y'all could, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, if you want to build a nigga up, a nigga will put you in a position, and it'll be easier for you the win. You feel me? And vice versa. You feel me? But a lot of times, like what we going through, we listen to these city girls, and you know what I'm saying. We listen to the internet.
Trina, because Trina was the first
You know what
one.
I'm saying? Yeah, she set the trend. She
Lil'
set the tone.
Kim.
Shout out to Trina.
Yes.
Shout out to you know what I'm saying. M.I.A.O.
Mm-hmm.
M.I.A.O. You feel me? And but yeah, man, like I was saying, you know, it's the bad bitch mentality, it's a bad bitch attitude, you know what I'm saying? It's good for social media and it's good for the public, but really look at Carisha now. She got her man, she got her baby, she got her family, all her shit going right. You feel me? You can't really take that as a lifestyle.
And he called her bald headed on let's not forget that. They went through some shit, bro, to where they at now. And that's the thing.
Definitely. That shit ain't easy in it.
People think it's supposed to be perfect. They looking for a square mentality. Like it's supposed to be like a box.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to just be like this. It's supposed to be like that. Life is supposed to. Ain't shit supposed to be nothing, bro. Life is what you make it, bro. Life is how you adjust. Like what it's called? Adapt. It's how you adapt, how you adjust, how you make it better, bro.
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about your hand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get dealt cards. You feel me? Luckily, or, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you feel me? But you still got to play your hand, dog. And I done seen some of the worst hands come out on top, man. You feel me? And not only in spades, but in real life. You feel me? Truly, like, all bullshit aside. You feel me? And I done seen niggas get dealt all trumps, and then you feel me, that shit trash, that shit bull, that shit don't run no dime. Like if I get all trumps, it's a dime guaranteed. Feel me? So it's like you really gotta, you know what I'm saying, adapt to this shit and just really be happy and be grateful for what you do have, you feel me, and make the best out of that. That's really how you gonna get somewhere in life, you feel me? If you always complaining, you always down talking what you ain't got, you feel me? Then let's take that from you too.
Appreciative. We have to be more appreciative.
Now you crying more, you feel me? So we gonna take some more from you, you feel me? Just so you can really appreciate what you do got, you feel me? So yeah, man, when y'all learn that, y'all be way better, way happier in life, you know what I'm saying? Way healthier mentally, because mental health is really a big part of health, regardless, period, altogether. If you wanna, you know what I'm saying? If you trying to get your body intact, you trying to do it, start mentally, you feel me? It start with, you know what I'm saying, what you really want. You gotta make your mind up that you want it, then you gonna chase it. If you don't really want it, you ain't gonna chase it. That come to anything, money, the bag, you know what I'm saying, a career, anything, you gotta really make your mind up that you really want that shit, and that's when you gonna chase it. Feel me? Other than anything before that, you ain't really pursuing it like you think you will, like you say you pursuing it.
And that's only because I personally believe we just talk so wrong. It's like a learned behavior, and I see so much of a difference now from our younger generation to our younger generation are so much more focused than we were, especially my generation, and then the ones before us. It's just we learned so bad, bro. We learned, and we never was taught certain things, and it's not because of us, bro. Y'all gotta go back to our history. Because of the history was fucked up at the beginning, somebody has to fix it.
So, but we know that already. So
I don't think they do though. Yeah, a lot of people point the finger at They point the finger at the white man. They just looking at it
for an excuse. They just wanted to be an excuse. Like if you just using it for an excuse, then go ahead. We don't want to hear it no more. You feel me?
Right.
You can't. If you using it to really like go forward, you know, it's like. What happened to us, you know what I'm saying? What they did to us, all that slavery shit, that shit is mentally depressing. It's a part of mental health. It's hold us back and make us feel like we can't or we don't have. When really we got the same opportunities. It's way harder. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's way harder being a black man regardless. But we do have the same opportunities. You feel me? We can't let that shit really get to our head. You feel me? We know the problem. We know what they did. So now what we gonna do? We gotta move forward with this shit. You feel me? We can't keep lingering on the past.
Exactly. I just personally feel like, with that being said, a lot of people, they say they know, but they don't know. Because a lot of people point the finger and say, oh, the white man. It's not the white man, bro. We blacks enslaved ourselves. There was a black man that wrote that thing and gave it to the white man on how to make us beef against each other and work against each other and break the black man down and make the woman feel more powerful than in reverse. You feel me? They reverse the roles. So it's not just
Yes, it
about
is.
what the white man did, it's what the black man did because we understand. Like most people don't understand what's going on. And when I say what's going on, they reverse the roles of the people. They
What
made
they
the
call
black
the
they
male
made
and the female savages.
right. They
You know
made
what
the
I'm
woman
saying?
feel like we have to because of our power. We have to go against our men,
And it's still happening
but it's
to this
not
day. You
supposed
know,
to
food
be.
stamps. It's the same
Thank
form
you.
of what's really
That's what I'm
going
trying to
on.
go.
The
That's what I'm
government,
trying to
you
go
know,
to.
I mean, government assistance is really okay. Look, we got you, but you got to give him
You
up.
got to give him up
We
to
don't
get
want, you
what
know what
we
I'm
got.
saying? Put him on papers. Let's
You
get
don't
him
see the
out the
power
way.
you really have.
Once we get him out the way, you know what I'm saying? Then we could deal with you. We ain't worried about y'all. We'll take care of
Exactly.
you. We'll do all that. You feel me? But when
Because you
they come
didn't
back
say
around,
you
when that
still
cycle
modern
coming
day
around,
slavery.
when it's your son that grew up and he have his BM gonna do him the same way you did yours. You feel me? And they ain't gonna never stop. They gonna
It's just
always
a
have some
cycle.
type of. They always want to have a young nigga by the nuts. Just put it like that. They always want to have a young nigga by the nuts. Probation and child support and anything you do is to get a young nigga by the nuts, man. Your license, all that. You feel me? They mad when you got everything intact, everything up to date. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what they want a young black man to be because at the end of the day is, you know, a threat. We always was a threat. We always will be a threat. Really is really what it is. You feel me? So until we really realize that as a whole and as a people and our women could actually collaborate with our men and our women actually go back to where we came from and really being kings and queens and really building empires and shit like that, then we had that mentality and it'll be nothing that could break us. It'll be nothing that could come between us. Not the white man, not the government, society, nothing. You feel me? And they
Gotta
know that.
not want to be broke.
It's us that gotta know that. You feel
Is
me?
that and that's my whole point, bro. It's us that have to want to do better. And if the woman, and it starts with the woman, man. We the creators. Like, yes, the man he leads, but the woman voice is so much more powerful. If you, for prime example, I've been in situations where the police been there, messing with one of my homeboys, or even him for prime example, like a situation. Police just messing with them. When that woman approaches, them niggas them crackers act totally different, bro. That when that woman approaches, it's like a fear that comes in them because they don't know if you're gonna side with them or go against them. So they pick you and they pick your brain to see, okay, well, is she gonna be on his side or gonna be on my side? When they pick your brain, they realize, okay, she going with him. Now you become a problem too because now it's like, well, we could break her down and get her to go wild, and we attack her. It's gonna make him react. Now we got a reason to
take both of them in jail.
to take both of them in jail. It's a fucking movie, bro. It's a science that these crackers got down pat. If y'all learn how to not come in a situation thinking you have because of your power, thinking that okay, it's me, I'm gonna talk my way out of this. That's my problem. I've learned different recently. I can talk us out of this. I got this, baby. Just chill. I got this. About to put on my whole little suit, and then I got shut down because the cracker like, bitch, we know what the fuck going on. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, this is not saying it, but technically that's what he's saying. Like, so now I'm muted like a motherfucker, looking stupid as fuck because I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna get us out of this because I feel like, oh, my power. Not understanding if you connect with a king on a whole nother level, bro, you connect with that nigga on some shit like, okay, it's like a force, bro. Like the Bible even talk about that. When two stand together, nothing could come against you, bro. So if it's two of y'all, them niggas gonna start backing up like wolves. Like you ever seen when you got like a fire and the wolves just start backing up? It's just like that because they not like
used to.
They not used to it. They don't know what the fuck to do.
Used to, dividing and conquering, you know what I'm saying? They used to little shit like that.
They used to the bitch just be like, well, he was
shit.
It was his weed.
Oh yeah, we know you got
when he hit the weed at?
He trying to put the weed on you. We know it's his.
Yeah, if y'all on one accord,
where the weed
none
at?
of that.
Man, you gonna let this nigga send you to jail about some weed? Give me that weed.
Well, we both going to jail.
Shit, damn, baby, hold that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? She might be down like that, but at the end of the day, they coming far. They coming, it might not be that. It might do be her weed, or it might not even be no weed regardless. They just smelling something, but they trying to get you to flip on him. They trying to get you to turn on him. You know what I'm saying? Once they divide, they could conquer. And that's just how it goes, divide and conquer. That shit. That's the name of the game, you feel me? As a whole unity, man, we unstoppable, man, you feel me? that's a given. You know what I'm saying?
We are unstoppable. We so powerful. As a community, it's like you just said, bro. I think that's the most powerful thing that was said today. As a community, bro, as a whole, if we knew our power and our strength, bro, we could make this world go in circles. But the fact that we are so competitive and we are so against one another and we so gang and you ain't bloody and you ain't crippin' and it's something, you feel me? We as black people always find an excuse on why we can't put our hands together. We as black people, we find an excuse as to why we can't be a whole. Like I got corrected the other day because I found, and nobody's ever told me this either till recently. Now told me because I always segregate myself sometimes when it comes to stupid shit black people do. You feel me? When it comes to stupid shit, I'll be like, man, this is why I don't fuck with black people, bro. They so damn dumb. It's like I segregated myself and I put myself in a whole nother from you feel me?
So what you is, man?
And when he asked me that, I was very defensive because he went to saying, well, black women this. I got real mad. Now I'm gonna argue about black women. But you just said you wasn't black. You can't put. We gotta be careful. Yeah, he got me good. You gotta be careful with what we say, people.
Careful, because it's a reflection of the subconscious.
Yes, when we talk about our people, bro, you gotta put yourself in it. And I wasn't convicted until that day. I wasn't really understanding because I've said it so long. I've gotten comfortable. I put myself only in what I want to be in when it comes to black people. Like that shit over there, bitch. I'm racist. I'm racist against that shit over there. I don't got shit to do with that, bitch. I'm Caucasian today, like, like you feel me? But soon as you come, you black bitches. Who you talking? Now I want to fight, cause bitch, what the fuck you talking about? You can't do that, people. Like, we gotta just take as a whole, bro. We all be full of shit. We don't all do the same bullshit, bro. But me as a black woman, I know I'll be ready to fucking pop off at the mouth when it comes to anything. I'm very fucking defensive. It's a lot of certain little things about me that I've had to learn these last couple weeks to say, like, damn, bitch, you do got a problem. Like, bitch, mentally too. Like, you feel me?
We all do.
You feel me? But you have to. What you said, we all do. Right. So this is why I say we as a whole, bro, have to learn how to continue to put ourselves as a whole.
Put us through. That shit ain't.
It wasn't one motherfucker, bitch. If your skin was this color, bitch, you was a whole, bitch. You got beat even if you was sweeping shit off that cracker floor, bitch. It ain't matter how you wanted to pretend to segregate yourself. I didn't do it. That group of niggas getting hit, bitch, you get hit too just cause. So it's like, don't try to live in this day and time and be like, oh, well, I'm not a part of that group of black people, but I'm going to be a part of this group of black people. It's not about a group of black people. It's about we as a whole. We all got fucked up ass ways and fucked up ass shit within ourselves that we really need to fix. And it's not going to take us to go to no fucking psychiatrist. That's what they want you to think. Like, oh, let's go to the psychiatrist. They don't know our problems. They can never relate. Listen, they can never relate. Listen, I went to a fucking therapist before. Let's be real. I went and sat with one of them because I wanted to.
I ain't know.
Shut your ass up. I went to go see a therapist. Like, it was court ordered basically. I got into a fight and it was some anger management. Yeah, anger management. They wanted to know what was wrong. Like, why did you? Why the fuck did you break a pool stick and beat people? Why did you do this? Is what they wanted to know. Nah, bitch, I got locked up. I already did the time for that shit. They can't go back. I as much as I tried to fucking say I didn't do it to the people, I was on camera. There was no way to get up out of this shit. But the mental fucked up part about it is I didn't really fucking remember, bro. Like I to this day. To this day, bitch. To this day. I do not remember. I only remember how the fight started. And I remember 3 hours after the fight. That's how long I was blacked out. Mm-hmm. So the whole time of the fight and what happened during, it's just real in real life. When you bottle up so much, this is my point of me saying what I was trying to say. I went to go see this white person. He was an old ass white man that really probably was a little molester. Like, he probably was really attracted to me. Sicko. But he didn't do anything for me but listen. That's all this man did. He would sit there and ask me 3 questions the whole time, about an hour or maybe 2, depending on how long he wanted to talk or whatever. It's the time frame that he was sitting there, and only 3 sentences came out this man's mouth. Them whole time I seen him for about a month. It got to the last time that I went to see him, because now I start to feel better. I'm not understanding like why I'm still coming to you, bitch. Like, what did you do? Because I still feel the same, but I feel better. Like, and I'm not understanding at the time, because guess what? It's their goal to make me feel like I'm crazy. It's their goal to make me feel like something's wrong with me. For them to break me, put me on pills, all types of shit. That's their goal. But I was too smart for that. Bitch, ain't shit wrong with me. Bitch, I'm mad as hell. And I said, that's how the conversation started. Bitch, I'm mad as hell. I've been on my own all this time, bitch. And I bet you got a nice crib, and I bet you drive a Benz. This time I'm talking to the man, a big ass black bitch. Like, bitch, I know you got a crib. I know you got this, bitch. I've been out here. I'm talking to the man like that. But guess what I learned at the end? All I did was got what I was feeling off my chest.
You just needed somebody to talk to.
Boom. And he didn't even understand. And 9 times out of 10, he probably didn't even give a fuck what I was going through. But his job was to listen.
Nah, he knew what he was doing. He did the right thing.
Of course he knew what he was doing.
You just needed to talk. You just needed to get this shit off your chest.
Exactly. Exactly.
But somebody that's gonna listen and ain't gonna judge what you saying or try to correct everything you saying.
Judge is the perfect word I was gonna say. Like, as people, we don't speak to other people because we so used to everybody coming down on us or coming at us or making us feel like we have to be on the defense. That's the problem with people, not just black women, but people in general. We feel like when a person's trying to correct something or help us better the situation, we automatically get defensive because we're not understanding if a person's trying to help or if they're trying to harm us, because we're already in defense mode. So this is why the situation comes in, because I found myself doing it too. Once I feel like I ain't getting my point across, man, fuck this shit. I ain't talking no more. Now you've created another problem, and now it's just more shit piling on top of more shit. So now imagine years and years of you piling on top of bullshit and bullshit and bullshit, you explode. That's not what we have to do. If we as people understood, you get somebody to talk to. It might not be who you want to talk to, because they not really giving you what you want to hear, like the feedback that you want to hear. Sometimes it ain't really about the feedback that you need to hear. Sometimes you just need to get it off your chest, and when you listen back to what you said and what was going on, you be like, what the fuck? Well, damn, this why it's like a wake up call for yourself, because now you've talked and expressed how you really feel. On the outside, it's not all of your brain doing backflips and cartwheels and shit, trying to figure out where to go. The fact that you done spoke about it, and you done spoke about it out loud to not only the person you was talking to, but to the universe. Because now the universe gonna try to help you figure it out. Now the universe gonna work back into your favor. Like, okay, well, now I understand what's going on. Like, universe only work when you work. If you bottle everything in, guess what? The universe sitting right there with you, bitch. How you feeling is how your universe feeling. When you start to speak, your mouth is very powerful. So whether you speaking out positive vibes or bad vibes, all that is going out in the universe. So if you could, and even if you just speaking your problems, now it's out in the universe. You let it go. Boom. Where it gonna go now? It's gonna find somebody else to go fuck with. It ain't all up in here no more. You feel me? That's like a way that you have to think about every situation, not just bad but good. Like, speak out what you want. Your future. You gotta look at that. Like, if you speak it out into the universe, eventually stuff will start happening, because it's like, I'm a millionaire.
Right.
I'm a billionaire.
We gonna manifest this shit.
Exactly. Manifest.
That's the word you leaning towards, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? You speaking shit, you walking like you talking, you know what I'm saying? You ain't no boss till you start treating yourself like a boss and carrying yourself like a boss. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody else gonna have to respect you as the boss that you is. You feel me? Because you made yourself a boss. You feel me? And you might not be the boss of nothing, but it's living room. But guess what? When you come in this living room, nigga, you gonna abide by my rules, because I'm the boss over here. You feel me? And that's what it is. So, and just that mentality right there alone carry you a long way. You feel me? Whenever you in a situation or the opportunity present itself, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, man, you know, shit just work like that. That's just how it goes. So, I mean, take everything what Baby the Boss telling y'all, you feel me, and actually take it in the heat, you know what I'm saying? Apply that shit into your everyday regimen, into your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Feed your brain, man. Feed your mind. You know what I'm saying? That's the most number one health hazard or issue with the whole culture. You feel me? So I mean, it is what it is, man.
It is.
Hey,
Not. I don't think it's just our community though. I think
nah,
that's just people.
people in general, as your culture. You feel me? I'm speaking on my culture. You feel me? But everybody got their own culture. You feel me? And, you know, most of us is colored. So however you want to put it, however you want to slice it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And when I say speaking as a culture, it might be you might be white too. So don't think I'm racist like that, because I fuck with a bunch of white people and the white folk, and it apply to y'all too. You feel me? So yeah, if you take some of this juice, you feel me, you can put it over there on y'all, and the same thing, you get the same result. You feel me? And for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But when I speak on my people or my culture, then I'm letting you know you're gonna get that feeling, that, you know what I'm saying, that energy, because that's what it is. You feel me?
I want to. I put up a inspirational quote for the day. It definitely is Motivational Mondays. So follow my Snapchat. Yeah, baby, it is. I will be doing like different. What's it called? Like motivational quotes every day, like little motivational things, just to talk the different topics and stuff like that.
From devastation. I might give them a little. What y'all want to give y'all a little something? I might give them a little something.
Yeah, we could close with that. I'm gonna read this and then you could close with that. Today we was talk about limitations and limiting self. So I wanted to say this one. It says it's time that I stop referring to myself, thinking about myself, planning for myself according to the guidelines. I think it's supposed to say guidelines and timelines of the people. Meaning you are limitless and love. And basically, don't allow people to limit you, and don't live your life according to what people think you should be doing or think is best for you. Live your life to the fullest and always make room for growth. Always allow yourself to understand that you're not perfect and it's okay to make mistakes. Just get up and try again. Continue to be the best you could be throughout this whole week. Like I really want people to do that. Like G shit. Be the best you could be. You is popping, slut. You is popping. Okay?
Okay. Hey, what's up? What this nigga Diddy talking about making a band? He finna make another making a band. What he got going on, man? You ain't heard about it? Yeah, man. He said
I
making the band coming back.
I heard it's you talk about
the show Making the Band, you know.
Oh,
P Diddy, when he
I thought you were talking about Drumline. I got it confused. I heard they making another Drumline as well too.
Oh, and Nick Cannon got something.
I don't know if it's Nick Cannon that's going to play.
Right.
Oh my gosh, y'all know that freaking. I don't even like this nigga though, but y'all know LeBron James gonna be in the new Space Jams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got a Black Mermaid coming out. Shout out to my people.
You know about
they got a Black Mermaid coming out.
Social media been killing the mermaid joint.
Who?
Social media been killing the mermaid joints.
Yeah.
The mermaid jokes.
It's about to be lit. But we about to get up out of here. See, now gonna end us with a little. What you gonna freestyle for them?
I don't know, man. I might give it to y'all now, or I should wait.
We probably should wait. Cause when you drop it.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it.
Cause you about to drop it anyway, so.
Y'all go check my page, man. IAM_C9CNYL. You feel me? I got a couple little snippets on there. I got a little, go on my IGTV. You'll see a little freestyle I got. Shout out to Honey Meter Man, man. You know what I'm saying?
GG. Shout out to DJ Meat.
Right.
Shout out to DJ Meat stepping the streets. Yes. Y'all are tuned into the spot. Shout out to KP Fresco. Make sure y'all check out my music. His music coming soon, but make sure y'all check out my music.
I'll be back when my shit drop. I'm gonna give y'all that freestyle too.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When it's more anticipated.
All major platforms, and all the majority of my music is on SoundCloud for those who can't download Tidal and Spotify. So I do have music on SoundCloud and YouTube, and we definitely have a vlog coming soon. It's gonna be really, really, really dope. I want y'all to make sure y'all stay tuned in with that. Y'all gonna really see the good and the bad, the behind the scenes. It's not really all based off of what we want you to see. Our cameraman is gonna be able to pick and choose the things that y'all want to see. So if I'm crying and being a big ass baby like I sometimes do, you're gonna see that even if I don't want you to see it. You're gonna see my birthday coming up soon. We got our birthday coming up soon as well. My kids. It's a lot of stuff y'all gonna see a part of that. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. I don't think there's no other announcements that we got today.
Not today. We got some shit brewing. We keep some shit in the pot, you know what I'm saying? But not today. We ain't really got nothing to do, nothing really problem on. You know, we got a couple video shoots coming up, lined up. You know, she already told y'all about the blog. I mean,
oh yeah, I forgot about the videos. Make sure y'all DM us if y'all want to be in our video. We have which song you doing?
Riding and Smoking.
Riding and Smoking.
Young Goat featuring Pat Will and Young Goat, you know what I'm saying?
It's another one that I can't wait till he drop, y'all. It's called
Bitches,
Fucking Weekend.
The Weekend.
Yes, I'm so ready for that one.
Shout out to Just Dre Productions, you feel me? He over in Cali. I'm gonna go fuck with
Ratchet Bitches too. I can't wait. I'm gonna be the main girl in that video.
Yeah,
so
I got a whole little single shit coming for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a couple freestyles, a bunch of shit. I'm gonna give y'all.
I got 2 new singles.
And what they been asking about that? I got energy.
Energy freestyle. Oh my gosh, he has to freaking drop that. We doing a video for that one too.
Many riches,
Definitely.
We finna be. Yeah, I got some smoke.
Definitely
coming for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no microwave shit either too.
Nah, straight dope.
Ain't no microwave shit coming. You feel me?
Straight dope.
That's all in the microwave. That's the dope.
Yes. I got two singles coming out soon too. Wish Upon a Star and we're gonna do Higher. Wish Upon a Star and Higher. Those two will be coming out soon. Right now, Dizzy Dora and I don't know is out. Aggie niggas is still floating. Dizzy Dora. We doing a video to Dizzy Dora. Y'all gonna love it. If y'all got like kids that like to dance and stuff, I would love for y'all to bring our kids out. We'll have flyers and stuff out for the videos because it'll be, you know, I want to get the community involved, especially on Dizzy Dora and probably Riding and Smoking too, because we want to bring out all the cars for that. We're trying to bring out the bike lights, the dog, you know, the dogs, probably some dogs and shit, like real hood shit, real. You
ugly shout out to P Ryan.
About to be lit. But we about to get up out of here. We love y'all. This your girl, Baby the Boss, better known as the Face to Miami. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Y'all got C9 right here in the cut.
I am C9_. I am _C9. Y'all know what it is.
Yes. And we out. Blah.